So good afternoon. I hope you like the new little intro. We're just sort of playing around with things. So I have a co-host today who is, have a guess, it's Yorkshire Crafter.
Hello everybody. I'm in my own den today. We've got our youngest off high school and he's having to use the computer. So I'm sorry for the delay, sorry for any glitches, but yeah, sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine. So I did joke before the show saying that she kind of comes across as, do you remember the old karate movies from the 80s? Hello, how are you? And it's like with the little Dave, funny. So we have got now, yeah, I rehearsed this in my head before the show and now it's completely gone. What I was going to say was I am normally a firm believer that there are 12 days of Christmas and none of them are in November. However, when you craft things for other people to get benefits from, obviously you need to prepare early, which means for crafters, probably in all fairness, Christmas is in October, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we have got, now you may notice, is over the other side of the screen, so I look like I'm pointing at Julie. So we have another little honorary Smith's Beads logo, because Smith's Beads have done it again. They've supplied us with some little freebies for us to share with you. But first of all, I want to share with you something else, if you don't object. So I'll just pop this up on the screen. Let's put that full. I also, you know me, I'm not a massive expert on these computery things. So on the Swiss Beads website, they've got some diamond painting gift tags, 20 of them for £5. And I do not think you can argue with that for £5. £5 is probably, I'm going to guess, around about $7. But I kind of I like to say my prices in minimum wage. So this is about 30 minutes at minimum wage that it would take to earn the money to buy these. And how long do you reckon these would take to do without seeing them? They're approximately 7 centimeters. So I reckon you're looking at 45 minutes to an hour a piece. So again, when we did the key rings before, we said about the kids, little activity for the kids. And I hate packing Christmas presents. I really hate it. And obviously, if I had a couple of kids, then I would buy them those and say, right, get on with it. You're doing the gift tags. And that would probably keep them going. So that's one item they've got. And they got another one. 4 diamond painting Christmas cards for £6. And I think they look absolutely smashing.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I like them.
So, shall we do some diamond painting?
Yes.
Have you got anything new and interesting to do?
Yeah.
Have you? I would jump in and go, look, I received a package with, I would like to say mystery package, but I have opened it.
Yes, so have I.
Oh wow, you got a package as well.
Yes.
Did yours come from Smith's Beads?
Yes, it did.
Wow, what a coincidence. So we just happen to have 4 Christmas cards. And I have sought permission. We are going to be doing this we're estimating 2 weeks. What's going to happen is Yorkshire Crafter is going to pick a Christmas card to do. I'm then going to take that Christmas card out of my pile. I'm going to ask you guys to pick one for me to do. And then next week, you'll pick one of the 2 remaining. And then the last one, Yorkshire Crafter will do. What am I going to do with the remaining 2? Well, I'm going to give them away to you guys. How does that sound? I am doing a genuine competition. It's going to be very, very simple. Next week, when you just leave a comment either on my channel or Yorkshire Crafters channel, I don't mind which one, and I will allocate you a number, and then we'll do it the old boring way, and we will ask Alexa to pick a random number between 1 and the last person to comment. How does that sound? So we will.
Really good.
We forgot to give each other a keyword today.
We did.
It's because we got so excited about the gift from Smith's Beats that we want to get on. Well, I've had these for a few days and I've just been desperate to get on with it. And I've gone, no, Penny, restrain yourself, share with your audience.
Yeah.
So before we start, do you want to pick your card and then I'll go through the comments and do a catch up?
I think I'll go for that one, the Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Right. Yeah. Okay, so the comments are, I'm going to try and be really flashy. I'm going to try and call the comments out and change my camera angle at the same time. So Gold Star Award goes to, for first comment, goes to Build with Adrian. Hello, everyone on Yorkshire Crafter. Could have picked my channel first. Oh. And then on my channel, he's put hello everyone on Pitstop. We have Queen of Diamonds Rosebuds. Hi everyone, hope you're all well and okay. I'm certainly very well. We have the lovely Mike Teds, aka Smith Bees. He says hello. He has put hello twice. The reason he's done that is we've asked him to make a comment on both of our channels. And then we can make him a moderator, and then he's free to post links on the. We trust him enough to be sensible with the links. So if you see him posting links from time to time, it's because we've given him permission. So don't go all, oh, he's spamming. He's not spamming. So Danielle Boudreau, our favourite dog groomer. Good morning, evening to y'all. So long as she says y'all, I'm happy. I just love. I can put it in my head. She going, afternoon, y'all. Christine say, hello everyone. Hope you all keeping safe. In my house, we've now got a second person on isolation. The older boy was on isolation for 2 weeks about a month ago, and now the younger boy, he hasn't got anything. He's been in contact with someone who has had it. Is that the way it works? Basically, one of his classmates has had COVID, so the whole class has to self-isolate. Mark's Mods, whoever has disliked this show already on Yorkshire Crafters channel, thank you for the interaction. Please do yourself a favour and get a life. I wasn't going to bring that up, but I did notice that we both got a dislike before the show started. But yeah, I echo that. You know, you've given us an interaction. We're happy with that. Me personally, I respond more to the comments. If you have something that you dislike, please tell us, and then we can do something about it. A very, very good example of that was last week when we tried that game out with the Echo. And Queen of Diamonds Rosebud said this is boring. That was an absolutely fantastic comment, because if she hadn't said anything, we would have carried on doing it. So, you know, we tried something that didn't work on that time. So Mike Teds, I asked my partner to do those tags for me, has not got time to do. Yeah, that's my sentiments exactly. Although I've got to admit, diamond painting tags, they sound a little bit more exciting than Dear Auntie Mabel, have a Merry Christmas from Penny. I mean, you still got light on them though, haven't you? Mike Ted says LOL. Mark's Mod says Julie StreamYard is running really well on your computer. Yeah, it's not running awful, and we can certainly do a show without ruining it from the lag. But when you consider that most of the show is going to be table down, you won't even notice that her lips aren't in sync with the actions. Well, you shouldn't do anyway. No. So, diamond painting and craft with orchid. Is it orchid or orchid?
Orchid. Yeah.
Right. My dear ladies, hope you are all doing well, and I hope you are doing well too.
Yeah.
Penny, can we see your new additions to your desk? Oh, how embarrassing. Yes, okay then. And then diamond painting and craft with Orchid. May I call you Orchid? What I do with Rosebud is she said, oh, just call us Rosebud. But the first time I call a comment out, I do say the full name. She says, Julie, I'm still smiling on your tasting on the lemon fromage. Oh, did I miss that one?
It was at the end of my whip and chat.
I think that's the one do you know what? I'm doing the excuse, aren't I? Oh, I haven't caught up with that one yet. No, I've been too busy. I have been working this week. You know, these 6-hour shifts that I've been doing, they leave you with no time to do anything. So I'm just going to steal the screen for a moment. I do apologize, Julie.
That's fine.
So I have been over time. I'm going to have to switch my camera. I've been building up my because I do about 3 different hobbies. So I have built up these drawers. I've got, this is a custom which I've turned into a double plug socket and a little variable power supply. This is a custom unit. You'll see this again, but it's got the bottom 2 shelves removed to make one big shelf and a magazine at the top. This is for my part work magazine, so I can put my parts there. This is actually, believe it or not, this is a paint bottle stand, but it is being used to pile up bits and bobs at the moment. The next level down, we have a double drawer, which at the moment has a bit of junk. As you can see, I am painting this blue, and it's going to be purple and blue. And then I've got 4 drawers here with various things in. This is where I keep my screwdrivers. This is my diamond painting section. So I've got various bits of diamond painting in there. And this is impossible to see because it's got junk in it. But this has got, this is for various bits and bobs. Most of the bottom levels are just going to be open storage, but these are corner storages. Now, this I absolutely love because not only do you have a drawer there, but you also have 2 secret drawers, which just fills in that space on the side. So you manage to get that much storage into each level. Of course, I've got to put them all back now, haven't I? And you're going to see a variety of things coming out of these drawers. Some diamond painting, some usable for diamond painting, and some for not. So the next section, I've got an open section here. I've got 2 sets of 9 drawers. As you can see, I found out that if you just open a drawer just a little bit, it actually makes a half-decent mobile phone stand. And then on top of that, I've got my main monitor. And then in the middle, you've got my light, which is up there somewhere. And you've got my microphone there. And you've got my overhead camera there. And there is where my the camera that I'm holding, it lives there when it's not in use. And there's my coffee cup. Most important part of my desk is this cup. And it's a very sad moment when it runs empty. And then next bit along, you've got another space. You've got 2 sets of 4 drawers there. You've got these corner units again with another monitor on top. Now, these are the new drawers that came yesterday. So I've had another 2 drawer set put in here. This one is a custom that I had made. It's just a single drawer. And this is just going to be for the... do you know when you go, oh, I don't know what to do with that, I'll just chuck it in that drawer? That's what this drawer is for. Yeah. And then this one it's the same as the custom, but I've actually had the 2 shelves put in. So I've got 4 shelves, which is going to be like sheet material, acrylic sheets, brass sheets, paper, anything like that. Now this one on the top, this is a stand primarily for train building. So it's actually got tracks etched in. And there you've got the very beginning of a model that actually hasn't been released on YouTube yet. There's 5 stages of a particular train on there. And then this is a bottle stand. I love this actually. When you're painting, the bottle goes in the middle. You've got different inserts, but the bottle goes in the middle there. and then you can just put your paintbrushes on the side. So, you know, whatever you put in. Then we've got another open one here, and I had to put an open one there because I put this little lip around my desk, and I'm worried the drawers won't open. And this, as empty as it is a rod and tube storage. So you put all your tubes and things and rods and whatnots in there. You've got wire storage there with a couple of drawers and more stuff that you put in there. And it's brilliant. I absolutely love it. And the whole thing came about. I'd done a review, a little product review. So I'm just going to change the camera again. If I bring you back in, that won't look so bad then, will it?
Sorry, I just did a bit of moving.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, I'd done a product review on like a little tool storagey thing, and someone had said, I said it was all right for what it was and the price that you pay, and someone had left a comment saying, yeah, that's all right, but it's a little bit cheap and a little bit the way it's held together. I don't think it's going to last the time. Have a look at these. So I had a look, and you can now see where it all ended up. So I think they work out at £20 to £25 a unit. So there's a good £300-400 there, but it's absolutely amazing. And obviously, if you're a crafter, you like making things. So the fact that the drawers come flat packed is absolutely brilliant. So it gives you more to do. And then I'm starting to paint them. So I'm getting so much mileage out of these drawers. It's brilliant. And then, of course, when I'm finished, I've got a useful product. Orchid says sure. So that's great. I can call you Orchid now. Now, here's a chap who I have permission to call him Dave. So Dave's hobbies. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice desk. Penny. So sorry, I just pressed the wrong button. I'm going to change my camera over, and I'm going to pull out my cards. Would you object to me taking full screen, Julie, so I can show everyone the cards better?
No, that's fine.
Lovely. So this is what you get in the pack, and I'm sorry we started so late, Mike. So well packaged, very well packaged actually. The envelope alone is more than adequate to hold them. I don't know how it would stand up to international package, but I don't know how they post international things, but I'd say that holds up well. You receive 4 packets, so I'm assuming, I haven't opened these, so I'm assuming that these are yes. So you've got HK09, HK11, HK12, and HK10. And these are special drills, not ordinary drills, as you can probably see. You get the pen, the wax, the tray. So again, if you've never done any diamond painting before, ever, and this is your very first project, you've got everything you need to get going. So, and then you get 4, I will add, decent envelopes, actually. These aren't like the cheap Poundland type envelopes. These are good envelopes. These would quite easily stand up to being posted. And then you get a colour key chart. So you've got the HKs now referred to a picture, so you can cross-reference a picture with the reference, and then you've got the number codes, which I'm liking the look of that. Now, you know me, just because I get something for free doesn't mean I give it a favourable review. I've got one slight criticism. I don't understand why you've got to an address in what would be the inside of the card. Unless I've got it wrong, I'm guessing this is the front face. This is the inside left. This is the inside. If that said message or just left blank, I would get it, unless I've missed something. And then obviously this is the back, and then you've got the protective cover here for the stickiness of the drills. But I just think they're absolutely wonderful, and they're good Christmas designs. Now you're doing this one, aren't you, Julie?
I am.
Right, so that one's going to one side, but that is the first one that Julie's doing. And for size comparison, that's my hand. which should buy me enough time to get a ruler. So they are bigger than 15 centimeters because my ruler is only 15 centimeters. So they are approximately 18 centimeters in depth and 15, 25, 26 across. The actual, it's, I suppose you would say that is a partial, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the actual drill area is about, I don't know if that's part of the drill area. It's about 12 by about 12%. Let's call it 12 by 17. So it's a reasonable sized drill area. And I think a partial would work well on this, won't it?
Yeah, really well.
A full. So you just partial, when you do a partial, it's just highlighting certain areas, whereas a full, you're doing the entire picture. So you can see that the drills is, on this particular design is pretty much going to just act as the Christmas tree lights and the tinsel. So it's just highlighting and a little framework. So I think that works really, really well. And we just had a wonderful comment. Look, Christine says, well, I need to look at these, something small that Sherry can manage. And I'll just pick up. Love Minis, good morning. How is the future? The future for the next 6 hours is not too bad, Love Minis. Me and Love Minis, we have this little joke, you know, I live in the future. Love Minis lives in America, and obviously I'm in the UK. So I always say it's like time travel. You see, I can see 6 hours into her future. Golden Gamer Movies afternoon. Penny Pitstop, Yorkshire Craft. I hope you both keeping well. Golden Gamer, I do try to catch your streams, but unfortunately, most of your streams seem to happen while I'm working. So I'll just maybe just watch a couple of minutes, but I do watch you. I promise you. So Golden Gamer, hello everyone, nice to see you all this afternoon. Remember, this is the most politest man I've ever met. Sorry I missed the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 live stream recently, Penny. It wasn't my live stream, it was someone else, and I can't remember who. But I know the regulars that watch this channel, I know they do a lot of live streams, but I don't think anyone does the Ecto 1. And then Christine saying, yes, says I need something like this. I need to look at this. So I will give a quick posty linky. I'm not looking at my YouTube channel at the moment, so I don't know if this link will actually work. And I've just accidentally posted it. That's fine, actually. So if anyone can, if that's not a clickable link, could someone tell me? So diamond painting and craft with orchid. Can I give you guys a little suggestion? You are always welcome to give us a little suggestion, a big suggestion or a massive one. And then Golden Gamer, hello, Christine, say, nice to meet you again. Hope you're keeping well. And then both of us simultaneously, by coincidence, has just posted the link to this particular product. So while I'm waiting for that suggestion, let's have a look at the other two. So we have a very nice Santa Claus there. Mike Ted says it works. A little bit later on, I'll post the link to the gift tags as well. So that's a rather cutesy little, because you're allowed to be cute, aren't you, at Christmas?
Yeah.
You know, if you can't do all the year round, you can at Christmas. So we've got some lovely bells there for the slightly more serious of us. And then we've got a, is that a red-nosed reindeer? It's certainly going to be a sparkly-nosed reindeer. So, as Julie is doing the Christmas tree, would you guys like to pick me one to do? We can have Santa Claus, bells, or reindeer. And shall I do the first comment that comes in, or shall I do the most, or the most sensibly written one? The one that's spelt the best can win.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you can go 1, 2, or 3, and then I'll get on with that one, and then I'll cut some out. But this will. Oh, if you start before us.
No, I ain't touched it.
Okay, I thought you were jumping in. I got to admit, I've been dying to jump in because I know where my Christmas cards are going. Thank you. If I was you ladies, I would use Liquitex high gloss varnish on the cards. Then you will be sure that the diamonds don't move anywhere and the diamonds don't lose their shine. I presume that's sealing it afterwards. So I've never actually sealed anything, but I was planning on using Mod Podge or Mod Podge Sparkle. Would that work equally well? And we've got a problem now. So Love Minis is number 1. Christine Say has said Bells, which is number 2. And I think there's going to be a fight in the Say house tonight. Dave Hobby says 3, which is the reindeer. And then Orchid says no, don't. All right, don't use Mod Podge. So that Liquitex high gloss varnish, is that a spray? So, right. So, God, which one do I do now then? So, Mike Ted says number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. I'll tell you what. Orchid, pick a card. Right, you have to put it on with a pencil. Pencil? What, like a writing pencil? I'm quite liking these bells myself, actually. I don't know if I can persuade anyone. Bit of mind control. Pick bells, pick bells. But don't worry, you will see all of these over the next 2 weeks. It's just a case of which ones we see this week.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 3. Santa. Right. Santa it is. Santa it is. So, right. Oh no. Which pack do we use? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little look at the cards. And I can see this is the Santa. And I can see it's HK12. So that's not the correct bag. And this is the correct bag.
Can I just say, I didn't get that sheet in my pack, so I've had to try and figure out which gems go with which card.
Okay, so let me just... Do you know what? We could, if you'd have got your card, we could have set this up, couldn't we? I could have gone, oh, there you go, Julie, have mine. And then you could have gone onto your screen and went, thank you very much. Or that way.
Yeah.
Right, so you are doing the tree.
Yeah.
Which is HK09.
Yeah.
I'm going to open my bag while I'm explaining what yours are. Have you got a Sharpie or something? Or something permanent?
Crashing. No, I haven't.
Well, actually, I don't think it matters. Oh, right. Yes, it does matter. So the blue circle is bag number 1.
Yeah.
The red circle. Look at. Do you see how very different these are?
Yeah.
That's brilliant, isn't it? So the blue circle, and you can ask me this again any point during the video, during the stream. Yeah. Red circle is number 2. The stars are number... Oh, I'll wait for you to catch up.
That's number 1. Number 2. Yeah, the bags have actually got numbers on them. Hang on.
Yes. And they've also got the actual product number. Which is dead handy, because if I now mix these bags up, I can still tell which one is which.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
And what I'll do... your husband's saying, Sharpie in my pot with screwdrivers on shelf in Bear Cave.
I can't go in because he's doing his work.
Bless him. Right, I'll tell you what. I'll just go through this with you. Yeah, Dave's just suggested exactly what I was about to do anyway. Dave's hobby says, Penny, take a picture of the card and send it to Julie, and she'll have the same. So I'll just let me just do this photo then for Julie, and let's find you on Facebook. Where are you? I've had that many messages today that you're actually quite on this. Right, so that has been sent to you. So in my particular case, I'm doing HK12. So bag number 1, which is the blue circles, refers to these little silver. I'm going to be honest with you. No, that's okay. I think that's okay. I'm going to have a look at these drills, because I'm hoping this isn't the case, but it looks like I may possibly have a problem with these.
I've got it. Yeah, thank you.
Lovely. Now, I thought there was a problem with these drills because they weren't what I've always found. You see how these move up and down the bag? If they don't move up and down the bag, it possibly suggests they're oily, but these aren't. It was, obviously, there was no air in. It was packed so tightly and the air squeezed out. So I'm going to do number 1 first. A, because it's number 1, and B, because these ones these to me are like black. I can't tell which way round they are. They sparkle different, and I just, with my eyesight, I have a little bit of an issue with them. So I'll get them over and done with quickly. And what I'm going to be doing, let's see if I can change my lighting. This is the one problem I have, is we deal with shiny reflective things and we need lights. So
that's the first one. That's the green. Whoops.
Lovely. So that's your blue circle, is it?
Yes.
Right. It doesn't
and they're
matter.
in really nice thick bags as well. They're not, when you're opening and closing a bag so many times.
Yeah.
These are really nice thick bags.
They are good bags. They're definitely reusable, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
I like reusable products, but I am getting to the point now where I've got so many bags and things. When you first get them and you're like, oh, lovely, I'll keep those and they'll come in useful.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you end up with like 1 million of them. So the free pen is appreciated, and the wax and the tray. But I suspect, like quite a few people, I'm going to be using my own pen. And then we'll see how we get on. Now, I believe that the last one that we did, how would you do this paper, Julie? Would you cut it into sections? Or would you do the...
I've just pulled the whole lot.
Right, okay. I'm going to pull the whole lot off. Then I'm going to get my little... from other diamond paintings, I keep little cutouts just so that I can just pop my hand on it. It's just something that I do. But yeah, so if this is anything like the last one that we did, the drills are going to be really good quality. There won't be many trash drills. And these actually...
that's a good idea. I've got a sheet near me.
Yeah,
that's a really good idea.
Yeah, this is a variation on when I cut little sections out and I do square by square. This is kind of opposite. So instead of taking a little bit off, you take it all off and then add small bits on. So
yeah,
my opinion, based on 5 drills, is that they are actually very good. I'm sorry, guys, my lighting is... But that's actually really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do you have a first impression?
They're going on really nicely.
Yeah. But again, like the key rings, they do have to go on accurately, because where they're spaced, you won't have that blocking where you can push them in place with others. So normally, if I did like a big block of, say, for example, squares, if you get some that are a little bit out, doesn't matter, because as you do the next line, it's going to push them all in. But these, obviously, it won't. But what do you call? Would you call this embellishments? Or is there too many for that? Am I just making things up there?
No, that's right.
So I've seen something in the past where what they do is they finish a diamond painting, and then they pick a color and they pick out that particular color, and then they just pop the special diamonds in, special drills. I keep calling them diamonds. And then I complain I don't like the word diamond because they're not actually diamonds. Don't think that you can have £1 million worth of diamonds for what were these, £6? Yeah. Oops.
Somebody actually did say if anybody, if it was available, something like this in crystal, real crystal, but what would the price be?
God, I think you're probably talking. Well, if you do this, what do you call it? Cubic zirconia, you're probably only talking what, 600 quid?
Yeah, possibly.
I reckon, yeah, you could probably get as low as 600.
Yeah.
But if it was real diamonds, did you know diamonds are actually not in short supply? And the price is only hiked up because it's the marketing more than the actual cost.
Right.
Yeah, I saw it on a YouTube video. If you tell someone that this is really expensive and that a man only really loves you if he buys this for you, you've just bought yourself a license to hike the price up, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's only when you've got a comparison price that you can tell if something's expensive. I've never seen these before, so the only comparison I can make is with a full-blown diamond painting, which obviously it isn't. But now that I've seen a card, if I see someone somewhere for £7, my first reaction is now going to be, oh, that's expensive. But if these were £8 and then I saw one for £7, I'd go, oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen Santa Claus with such a sparkly beard before. I have seen
it does look good.
I have seen a Santa Claus with bits in his beard, but it wasn't drills, I can assure you.
No.
I suspect he'd just come back from his lunch break.
Oh, bless.
Ah, there's that drill. That was a good shot, wasn't it? I dropped the drill earlier on, and that landed very nearly spot on.
Ah.
So rather than try and pick that up and then only to place one there later on, I think I'll just move that there. And then my OCD will kick in, and when I come to do the border, I'll end up starting there. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. See, I'm getting in the Christmas. Normally, I get in the Christmas spirit round about December 23rd.
Yeah.
I'm a funny one. I'll tell you, I hate Christmas, and then as it gets really, really close, I'm like, I love Christmas.
Yeah.
But I love all the non-commercial things about it. This is, I think, this is why this is possibly appealing to me, because although obviously it's let's buy something for Christmas, it's actually let's make something for Christmas. I have a thing about handmade stuff. I'd rather receive a badly made handmade gift than a really nice, expensive, commercially made one. Right,
Yes.
have a splotch there. Yes. So unfortunately, I've had a little sliver just fall onto it. There we go. I won't call that a trash drill because that might not even be a drill. It might even be a sliver of my solder from the other week.
Oh.
I was very badly soldering the other day, and I've even got a memento of it. That's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens when you touch a hot gun that's running at 500 degrees.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's very similar to what I actually said on the day.
Yes, I bet it was very similar.
It didn't come out quite like that, but yeah, it was something along the lines. I had the same meaning anyway. The daft thing is that my hand was kind of slipping a little bit and I could feel my fingertip getting warm. So rather than stop, I tightened my grip. And that's when I touched it. But I have burnt myself before. And the best trick I've ever done is to get it cold really quickly for a long time. So I went downstairs, had a cigarette, holding an ice cube. As you see, it's not really a serious burn. And I think that cold stopped it from blistering.
Yeah.
So I made a slight, I won't say boo-boo, but I probably shouldn't have put quite so many diamonds in this tray. I personally can't handle that many in a tray. Because as I'm shaking them, they're all coming out of the funnel end, which is actually, I've just talked myself into saying these green ones are great. Because you know me, I'm not so keen on the green ones.
No.
So I'm just going to do a quick catch up on the chat because everyone's sort of interacting with us and we're not interacting back, are we? Golden Gamer, getting into the festive feeling, Penny Pitstop with this Christmas tree. Yeah, I'm starting to. I think Christmas is entering into my body now, thanks to Smith's Beads. So if you're not feeling the spirit, get something from Smith's Beads and you soon will. How's that for a good plug?
Definitely.
So you work at night, Penny Pitstop. My last one was an evening one, but thanks for popping in it as well as watching us. Yeah, I try and support any channel. I've actually heard someone say something, and actually it's one of those things that sounds a little bit daft, but it's spot on. I will support any channel that I'm interested in. If there's a lot of channels out there that I don't particularly love. I'm not saying they're bad channels. It's just not my thing. And if I enjoy it, I will support it. So popping in, I meant to say soz. I love that word, soz. I hate it when kids say it back to me, though. You tell them off and they go soz. Reindeer and Santa are nice ones, Penny Pitstop. Hello, Yorkshire Crafter. We'll get around to checking out more of your stuff soon. Just been a bit sidetracked with a head cold. Now, is that a head cold or is that man flu?
Oh, no.
So Rosebud says, need to go, not too good in agony with my back, bed for me with heat blanket. I'm guessing you've probably already gone, but take care and my prayers are with you. And I'm just noticing this beard from a distance, look. That's working, isn't it? Ooh.
Yeah, that looks really good.
So, Orchid says, see you all later. Have to start to get dinner ready. I'm sadly 1 hour ahead. Okay, for some reason I assumed you were in America because everyone else seems to be except us, don't they?
Yeah.
Or I will take.
She's only in Denmark.
Oh, so hello to Orchid's kitchen then. Should we have a little snout in her kitchen, see what she's got? Anything interesting? What's that green packet on the sideboard? Yeah, no, next to it. So very good point from Love Mini. Since we cannot go anywhere for a holiday, cards will be important this year. I never really thought of that. You mentioned it. So yes, and I think just letting someone know that you're thinking about them, I think that's going to be really important, because when did you last see your loved ones that don't live in the same village as you?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I joke and I always say you don't see your relatives for a year, all year, and then by Boxing Day you come to realise why you haven't seen them for a year. But obviously, on a more serious note, they are your family, and just let them know you care. I suppose phone calls is the same thing. As mind you, phone calls not really the same, is it?
No.
I know that Facebook portal is trying to tell us that, oh, you must ring your video call your nan, and that's all she ever wants in the world. No, I think she wants to know that you still care.
Yeah, that's true. Stuck. Yeah.
That's it.
Which one next? 2 is the red dot. Yep.
Yay for Facebook after all of that. Well, I mean, if we went back 20 years, I'd have to take the picture, send the film down to the chemist, have it developed, pop it in the post, and you should get it within a couple of weeks, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Up there. I promise you I won't be this bad on the other colours. I struggle with the silver and clear ones. But they are absolutely critical. I don't think you could have done a better job with any other colour on this beard, could you?
No, that's true.
So are you still on your first colour?
I've just gone on to my second colour.
Right. And what are the diamonds? Because if I remember rightly, with the key rings, the different colours were cut differently as well, weren't they? So that they would reflect differently. You tilt it and you get a completely different reflection than if you go that way. And I'm doing it with my hands here, but Merry Christmas! Okay, I'm all Christmassy now. Trouble is, if I get too Christmassy too soon, I'll just end up spending loads of money on everyone, and I'll be sitting here eating dust off the floor for my Christmas dinner, because that's all I'll be able to afford.
Yeah.
Because I will spend my money on everyone else. It's a very bad habit that I have. I remember when I was young and I used to go on a school trip, Mum would give me a little bit of spending money, and I'd come back with gifts for everybody. And she'd go, no, the idea of me giving you money is so you could buy yourself a little thing. I didn't give you money so you could buy me a gift.
Oh, bless.
But I think you've got to, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, my friend went to New York and all they got me was this lousy mug. And I've been out somewhere you haven't.
Yeah.
Well, I could stop here and I'm happy with this card.
Yeah.
Just the silver bit alone has really set it off nicely. Oh, look at that. Look at that sparkle.
That does look good.
Don't take much to make us happy, does it? Just give us something a bit sparkly. See, it doesn't even have to be real diamonds. We're just happy with a bit of card and a bit of plastic that sparkles.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get this done. I mean, we do chat a bit, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't even know if if I'm doing this the way that anyone else would do it, but hey, what the hell? It's my project. I'll do it the way I want.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, can I tell you a horror story?
Go on then.
It's not really a horror story, but it is. So I'm talking to someone this morning. We're talking about porridge. You will not believe how he eats his porridge. He just gets the porridge oats, he mixes them with cold milk, and eats them like cereal.
Oh no.
Exactly what I said. He says, yeah, everyone says, oh no, but I think that's all right. So I said, okay, well, at the end of the day, if you like them like that, then fine. But I mean, when I was a teenager, I used to work from home. I say teenager, sort of late teens, early 20s. I used to work from home, and on a Saturday afternoon, I would cook up some porridge, but I'd make it so thick, and I'd put it into a little loaf tin and wait for it to go cold, and I'd slice it like a loaf of bread. And I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, and I suppose that's another ooh moment, isn't it, to some people? That wasn't a trash drill. That was not placed on correctly. I think I really need to strip all of this blue tack out and give it a good clean. I don't know if I've got an air bubble or something in it.
Right.
This pen's really done well though. I think it cost me about £5 or £6, maybe even as much as £8. And
Yeah.
I've worn the original tack out. Yeah, I worn the original tack out, and I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do now? And I saw a YouTube video on filling it up with blue tack. So I'm like, yes, get in there. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of a catch up. So happy to say Orchid's back with us.
Yeah.
Danielle Boudreau, love Christmas giving if you can afford to. Yeah. I think you suddenly you when you're young, it's all about who's got the most presents, and then you suddenly hit an age where it's just turns it all on its head, and it's all about giving as much as you can and baking things. Oh, come round for a sherry and a sausage roll or a mince pie or whatever. So Mike Ted's, I used to judge the start of Christmas by the Advent. The holidays are coming. As soon as I saw that ad with the red lorry, it was the start of Christmas, but I've not seen it this year. I think they're bringing the adverts out a little bit late. I know the John Lewis advert is out. Apparently there was a lot of controversy over that one, wasn't there?
There was, yeah.
Yes, apparently there is a number 222 bus going to Tooting, and apparently Christmas is ruined because in real life the 222 doesn't go to Tooting. But now that I'm saying this out loud, maybe I'm seeing why they use 222 for Tooting, because it's a little bit funnier than the number 3 bus to Plumstead. 222 is Tooting. And it's almost a song that you can almost, it's almost impossible to not sing it. Tooting.
Yeah.
So, Mike, do you also do birthday? Oh, fantastic. So, Smith Speeds, Mike Tez is saying, looking into doing birthday cards because, a birthday is for life, not just for Christmas. I don't know if that one really worked, but it worked in my head.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. So have you got a favourite Christmas advert?
I'm with Mike as soon as I see that truck. Yeah, that's the start of Christmas for me.
I'm looking forward to the Coca-Cola lorry smashing into the Mentos lorry. That's an accident I want to see.
Oh dear. Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, right. I've had a slight issue here. There's a little sliver that was stuck. It's not a problem. Like you see, I pulled it off with a pair of cheap tweezers, but where it was stuck to the bottom of the drill, I don't think it's actually part of this particular drill, but obviously it was on the bottom. So when I placed it down, the little sliver stuck, but the bead didn't. And now, oh, there we go. So but that's easier. But I think that's just normal diamond paint anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. Tis.
I'm mucking these
Have you
up.
got a favorite Christmas advert?
I cannot remember who it was now, but there was one, and I actually cried. It's the story of a ballerina who'd finally been picked to be like, what do you call like the number one, like the lead role in this recital.
Oh,
And then because of COVID, this thing had been cancelled, this performance. So she's obviously, and you see her practicing for ages. And then obviously she's disappointed because the performance has been cancelled. And then all of the neighbours gets together and then they put on this, show. And then she's dancing in the street, performing to the neighbours. And that just, I know it's still not.
Yes.
You know the one I mean?
I do, yes. I know which advert it's for, yeah.
I blubbed my eyes out on that one. I don't know why. But I also cried with joy over, is it last year, with the John Lewis advert with a trampoline? Do you remember that one? So basically, this girl, boy, I don't know, child, obviously wanted a trampoline. And the mum and dad have got this trampoline and they're putting it together. And obviously, the dog is there watching him. And then during the night before Christmas, all of the wild animals come out and they're playing on this trampoline. And the dog's watching them with a bit of envy. And then Christmas morning comes and this girl goes to the door and like she sees a trampoline and it's like, oh, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. And she goes running to the trampoline and then all of a sudden she's pushed aside by this dog who just runs up and he's bouncing on the trampoline. And I think that's brilliant because all he wanted to do was just have a little play on it.
Yeah, I think I do remember it now.
Yeah, it kind of makes you laugh but cry with joy. Or maybe I just cry at the wrong thing for Christmas.
The stars that I'm just going on to now.
Cool, you're well quick, aren't you? I'm still on the first colour. Mind you, there is a lot of this first colour.
Yeah.
I think our audience has gone, yeah, I know Penny's not so keen on this one. And there's loads on that particular card. So we'll make her do that one.
Right, I need to see if I can find my other pen that I was on about that I did for the keyring, the wax one.
Yes. I'm just going to have to go. Trouble with posting links is that while... Oh, yeah, it's just linked to the... Oh, that was really quick.
Well,
so yeah, Mike Ted's has just linked to the John Lewis trampoline advert. I'll be watching that after the show. Normally, when we have our little post-show chat, I'll just go, right, gotta go and have a cigarette. I think today it'll be a case of, I need to watch this John Lewis advert.
I did have one. I can't remember where I put it now.
I've just been
there it is.
Oh, I'm being hired by, when I say hired, I mean a hire by Horlicks. So if it's going to happen tonight's stream, you're going to hear it here first. Oh
So this is
no!
the pen I was on about with the wax end.
Yes. Now, I'll be honest with you. I got one of those and I couldn't get on with it. I found the wax end was a little bit long and it kind of got a bit wobbly and wavy at the end.
Yeah.
But it was free with something else that I'd bought, so I wasn't overly concerned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm being told off. Well, I'm not being told off. I'm really, really forgetful with things, and Horlicks came round my house quite a long time ago now, actually, to fix my computer, and he accidentally left his hoodie behind, and guess who still hasn't sent it?
Oops.
Yeah. It's all lovely and washed and dry and hanging on my rack. And Horlicks is just, because he did, I feel really bad actually, because where he works it gets a bit chilly, and it's the only hoodie that I'll wear for work. So until I send him that hoodie back, he's going to be cold at work every day. So I'm just going to have to turn this card around because I'm going to find it easier working this way.
Yeah.
Doing the bordering now. It's actually a double stroke, triple border on this.
It is, yeah.
So what's your verdict based on what you've done so far?
I am absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
The small crystals were fantastic to put on, and looking at these stars now, they're really nicely
Stars
cut.
are fun to do, aren't they? Because you have to get them the right way round.
You do.
Well, I'm impressed so much by this and the key ring that I think I'm going to buy the gift tags.
Yeah.
The least I can do. I mean, obviously, I've had 2 free products, so the least I can do is buy one. But yeah, I think so. All my friends, you know what kind of gift tag you're going to get this year on your present. But it's a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the price of these cards, I mean, they work out £1.50 a card. And to be honest with you, if you went into like card shop, £1.50 is going to be their low end of the market on cards, isn't it?
That's true.
You know, you don't get a lot of change from £2 for a card anymore. And some of those cards are a lot more than £2.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
So I think you can't. And you know, and I suppose you could actually, could you send the card unmade? Would that be a bit naughty, bit wrong?
No, I don't think so.
You know, sending the blank card and the drills.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I don't know if you can see that. Use code 10new for 10% off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of edit to the little banner. Oh, how do I copy that? I don't know if I've got enough space there to edit that. Right, I'm just going to put another. There you go. Let's put our next show is. I can't edit a banner while it's actually running. I'll run out of space.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Danielle, message them on Facebook and they'll be able to tell you whether they'll be able to ship to you or not. Just give them a message on Facebook and they'll be able to take you from there.
Please check out their website. I've got to cut this message down because I've got to run out of characters. Use code. Use 10 new.
Just green.
I've had to remove. Oh God. Oh, see, I'm terrible at this, aren't I? Right. Oh, actually, does that run? Oh, excellent. So sorry, I'm still. There's certain things that I still haven't learned. So you can make scrolling banners on this, but if you forget to press the make like banner, you just get that instead. But I've just accidentally discovered that if you have a scrolling banner and then you put that, so that's not too obstructive, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not getting in the way.
Very, very, very least we can do. So, right. So I don't go look yet. Grooming dogs. They do ship to the States. And Mike Ted says, yes, we do. You will have to order by PMing us on Facebook. So, and you've got the Facebook address. It's basically Facebook with Smith's beads on the end.
Yeah.
So, right, okay, I can get back to some drilling. So I'm certainly getting my work out of this with just this first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we've been having a conversation, haven't we? I got some very sad news for you, actually. You know, I used to have the secret chocolate drawers.
Yeah.
I've run out.
No,
I have no chocolate. I have a chocolateless life.
that's not good.
I did have a packet of Red Leicester mini cheddars, but I kind of ate them last night.
Oh.
I know I don't often eat crisps and biscuits in bed, but I sat there last night. It's like, funny enough, I was having a chat with someone till about 4 a.m, which I shouldn't have done. This is a bit. And I said, right, I'm gonna have to go. I said, I'm getting a bit tired, and I did plan to get myself up early because I think I've done something wrong at work because they punished me with a 6:30 start for Friday. And so I want to sort of get up early the next couple of days. I want to be getting up at 4 a.m, not going to bed at 4 a.m. But I genuinely was tired, and I said, I'm going to have to go to bed. I said, I'm getting tired. And I sat in bed, and I was just like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so to speak. The second I got into bed. So and then I need to go to the loo. Yeah, I need to go to the loo, which is my sign that I'm getting old. And then I came back, and I'm just like, I'm hungry. So I had a little fudge through my bag, and I actually had a Kit Kat chunky as well.
Nice.
Well, they got peanut buttered Kit Kat chunkies 2 for £1, and I just thought it'd be really rude not to.
I've tried those recently. They're yummy.
They do. You can't get them so often. They're not always on offer, but they do the mint ones as well, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Oh, I've just realised something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. No. Right. So I had a parcel which I was going to send someone. And they ended up saying they didn't want it.
Right.
Full of things. But I can't find the parcel now. So that's kind of scuppered that idea. Oh, somewhere in this house, there is a parcel full of chocolate and biscuits,
Yes.
and crisps, and some other non-edible goodies which are really of no interest to me because you can't eat them. Um, it's funny, actually, I've just had a little porridge just before the stream, and I'm. Do you ever get that where you eat something and you end up more hungry afterwards? Or is that
Yeah,
just abnormal?
no, that's true. Yeah.
I'm right. I'm going to do a little test of my drilling abilities. This is more for curiosity than anything. That's not bad. That's not awful, is it?
No.
It's a little bit skew-whiff there, but no, I'm quite happy with that. See, trouble is, I can get my drills fairly straight. So I'm not overly bothered about getting them dead straight, because when you're doing a full drill, the next line pushes them all into line. But obviously this being a single line isn't going to do that. And I just lined it up with this bit of wood. And apart from a couple of drills, I'd say I'm really happy with that. So that's all right, isn't that?
Yeah, see?
I suppose I better stop calling myself a beginner now then, had I?
Yeah, definitely. You're not a beginner anymore.
Unfortunately, it's a bit scary when you step up from that beginner to intermediate stage, isn't it?
Yes.
Because it's like, I suppose I better start being more responsible and making less mistakes. Right, I missed anything. We have a private chat. It was 2 o'clock. Okay, I've just been sent a private message that says it was 2 o'clock.
Yes, I've just seen that. Yes.
What is your cat's name? I don't. Oh, you mean the house cat? The house cat it actually belongs to the landlady, and it's we have a love-hate relationship. 1 minute it loves me, and the next minute it wants to eat me. And the cat's name is Scooby, but I don't think it's Scooby as in Scooby-Doo. I think it's probably something like the car, like the Subarus. I something like that. It was her and her husband cat. The husband's he's not at home at the moment, but it was their cat together.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I might be wrong, but yeah, sometimes he loves you, and then other times he takes a massive chunk out of your leg. No, that chunk. Oh, and he did it the other day. I was talking to the landlady about something or another, and he was meowing away, and we were just kind of ignoring him and talking, and he just bit my big toe.
Ouch.
It was more a case of, oi, listen to me when I'm calling you, kind of a bite.
Yeah. Right, I've done half the card.
I don't know if I've done half the card because I think most of it is this colour. So
Yeah.
I refuse to race. It is not a race. It is a marathon.
Yep. It's not a race.
It's about unlike motorbiking, it's all about the destination and not it is the journey as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very much like motorbikeing, isn't it? The journey,
I'd say so.
So any close-ups of yours or?
Sorry, yeah.
No, it's all right. Take your time. You got that nice big. Let's get my. Do you know what? I haven't seen that. Oh, I've got a big one. You know I have a big one.
yeah, that's the half done.
That's really nice.
It does look really good.
I am feeling very Christmassy today.
That's a good thing.
Well, it's a bit of a negative thing, isn't it? I don't want. No, actually, it is Christmas. It's hard to avoid Christmas being a bus driver, running a route that runs into a shopping centre, when every single roundabout has got this massive 20-foot reindeer made out of lights on the roundabouts.
Brilliant.
Oh, no.
Why?
It's just too much.
Okay.
But, no, well, they've got... The route that I take coming into Blue Water Shopping Centre, you've got two roundabouts. One has got a massive, great big... It's like a big bundle of lights, and it's made out... it looks like it's made out of these lights, and the first one hasn't got a red nose. And then you get to the next roundabout, you've got another reindeer, and it has got a red nose. And the second roundabout is more... trouble is because Blue Water is off a couple of main roads, so you've got all these interjunctions and roundabouts, and so I don't know if they've got like different reindeers on each roundabout, but one of the roundabouts I go on, I could see down one of the junctions, and you could see the next roundabout down. There's about 8 different things on there, like elves and roundabouts, and
Yeah.
that drill just went a bit funny. Terrible luck. We have one trash drill. Just the one. I've nearly finished the blue dots.
Yay.
Just as I finish them, I'll discover a load more that I haven't seen before.
That's usually what happens. You think you finished a symbol and then
Yeah.
they
Don't know how many
appear.
times I've said, where did they come from?
Yeah.
Actually, our Christmas song in our house is Little Donkey.
Oh.
No, it's a massive Mickey take. My cousin, who is, let's just say, 13 years younger than me, so she's not young anymore. But she did a school play thingy, nativity, whatever it was, and she got to sing Little Donkey. And I remember her practicing for weeks and weeks and weeks. She's always been musically minded, and she will practice. And I can tell you firsthand what a violin played by someone who can't play a violin sounds like.
Oh.
No, a violin played well is, in my opinion, one of the most wonderful musical instruments, but a violin not played well is probably the worst instrument. And it was funny the day that she went from I really can't play this to, do you know what, I can now string a few notes together.
Yeah.
I never made it past the recorder, which is a shame, really, because there are lots of times in life when a quick blast of 3 blind mice does get you out of a pickle, doesn't it?
Yes, that's true.
Right, that's me blue bits done, which is actually silver, Claire.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I mean, close up it wouldn't look good, but if you stop there now, that wouldn't look awful, would it?
No, that's good.
I mean, obviously, as you look close, you'll see these bits that need doing, but I'm kind of. Penny Love Minnie says, Penny Pitstop, if you got him catnip and learnt his name, you mean drug him up and make an effort? No, I call him everything that relates to Scooby. I quite often sit in the garden going, Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? And we have tried him on catnip. It doesn't actually work. Amazingly enough. I'll tell you what does work very well is wet cat food. He does have a thing about wet cat food. Right, so number 2 for me is the white circle with a, would you call that a double dot or a
Double diamond.
double dot, double diamond? Of course, how could I not know that? And we have got red ones. Oh, now here's a bit of a challenge. Is there going to be enough there? Place your bets now. We shall see.
I'd say so.
Now this is the leftovers from number 1, so I could probably do that one again because we found with the key ring, they were extremely generous with them, weren't they?
They were. We had loads left over.
Yeah, I think a lot of them you could have done the whole thing again with what was left over.
Yeah.
Oh, that works. That really does work. I mean, with with this particular symbol around his hat and body, it's pretty obvious what colour it's going to be. But just do this. I'll give you a bit of a close-up. I'm rather liking that. Oh, I'll try and keep a little bit more central. Because it would actually help if you guys could actually see what we're trying to show you. Scooby-Doo, where are you?
You've got it stuck in your head now.
Haven't I? I don't know what's going on. I never used to sing, especially in public. And now I seem to do it all the time. Right, so obviously the red's not finished, but I think that's really set that hat off, isn't it?
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, the question, Julie. Sunday dinner.
Sunday dinner. I hope I'm not going to get it wrong again.
I can't believe you got it last week.
I know, I got it wrong. Pork chop, green beans, and new potatoes.
Oh, very nice. Is it that season, is it, with new potatoes?
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, mine was quite... Well, I had the same every Sunday. I treat myself to the chicken shop on a Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have my chicken wrap. And I don't particularly like... I don't like this particular shop's chips, so I swap the chips out for coleslaw. But I love coleslaw.
Yeah.
It's that crunchy, slimy, tasty texture. And I convince myself it's healthy because it's got 3 different types of vegetable in it.
Yeah, that's true.
It must be. You know, it's like carrot cake. Carrot cake must be healthy because it's got the word carrot in it.
Yeah, my boys didn't believe me that carrot cake does actually have carrot in.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They didn't believe me.
Yeah, and cheesecake has cheese in it.
Yeah.
Have you tried, right, and if you've not tried it, don't go tomato soup cake?
No.
It's quite interesting. It's edible. It's not a cake of choice, but it's made with a can of tomato soup.
That sounds really weird, but I'm intrigued.
I did it because it sounded weird, but it actually isn't weird when you consider that tomato is a fruit. So it's a fruit cake.
Well, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Well, it's like everyone thinks tomato's a vegetable, don't they?
Yeah.
And they think rhubarb is a fruit.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've changed my mind on if these diamonds are going to be enough. I'm having fun being. I'm quite literally on the edge of my seat. I don't know. I think I have got plenty. It's touch and go though. I actually do quite like the will I won't I game. Will there be enough? Won't there? Will I run out? Will I have leftover? Of course, I mean, I've not opened the other packs, but I would suspect that if there isn't enough of one, there'll probably be a one or two I could steal from another one.
Yeah.
Because I actually keep all my leftover drills, and I've got to the point now where I don't actually know if I had enough drills because I've got that many leftovers.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because then you can't rate them on how many drills were supplied, but because you just don't know. I think there's plenty actually. I think I was worrying over nothing. Look, I've only got this little bit to do and down there. So
Yeah.
no need to panic, Mr. Man.
No, don't panic.
Oh, Mike Ted's crisps too, potatoes. Oh yes, very good treat. Yeah, it's funny with crisps. My favourite flavours change from time to time, except for one particular flavour that I always love, and I've always loved since I was a kid, and that's smoky bacon.
Yes.
And plain. I do love plain crisps.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, well, ready solid. But my absolute favourite is, those Smith's Salt and Shake.
Yes.
I've got a feeling you won't get them in America. There's a lot of things you can't get in America because of odd laws. Did you know you can't buy Kinder Eggs are banned in America?
I didn't know that.
I think it's the reason you can't have Smith's crisps. You cannot hide inedible things inside edible things.
Right.
So there's a little bag of salt inside the crisps, and with the case of Kinder Eggs, there's a little plastic egg with a toy inside. Because it's encased in chocolate, it's banned, which I think was an interesting ruling. So there's me leftover number 2. So I really don't know what I was panicking over.
That's good.
Oh yes, I heard about that. Sausage roll flavour crisps.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody watches the YouTube channel Lad Baby. Absolutely brilliant, love it. And he's also responsible for 2 Christmas number ones. I love sausage rolls, and what was last year's? Or was last year's I love sausage rolls?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember, but they're actually quite funny. And it's nice to see the regulars. Every year it used to be the X Factor winner got to number 1, wasn't it? Every single year. And I think we've all cottoned on now, and you know, we don't mind them being number 1 if it's a good song, but not Christmas number 1. But yeah, no longer is winning the X Factor guaranteed Christmas number 1.
No,
And
it's not.
why not have a bit of fun at Christmas and sing about sausage rolls or something?
He did.
But yeah, so apparently Walkers have brought, well, I say apparently, I don't know why I'm saying apparently, because it is true. Walker's Crisps have brought out sausage roll flavour crisps, which what flavour would that be?
I don't know, because I saw them both do a video, him and his wife, and she said, yeah, they do taste like sausage rolls.
Yeah. So are they are Walkers giving any money to charity for every sale, every bag sold?
I believe, I think it says on the bag, is it? I can't remember if is it a penny or is it 5p or something? I'm not sure. I can't remember.
That's good. Because I would imagine, I mean, obviously they're going to sell loads, aren't they? Because of A, it's a novelty flavour, and B, it's Lad Baby. He's become a bit of a celebrity, hasn't he?
He has.
Well, I haven't even finished this yet, and I can say, Smith Speed, you've outdone yourself. Oh, hang on, I take that back. I've got to do another edging with this yellow.
Yeah, we've got some of those crisps to try at the weekend.
Okay.
My husband found some, and he said, yeah, we're not just going to have them, you know, like any particular, you know, after dinner or something. He said, no, we'll save them for the weekend and we'll enjoy them.
I think it's really quaint that you have set days for eating crisps. I'm one of these boring people. I'm like, oh, I'll buy crisps, I'll eat them.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah.
Well, I keep saying if I stop there, that'll look awesome. But then I carry on, it looks even more awesomer.
Yeah.
That's it. We built this city. That was, was that last year's or this year? We built this city. Oh. Yeah. We built this city on sausage rolls.
Oh, bless him.
I have a set day for eating crisps. Any day with a Y in it. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah. But only in a month that's got a vowel in it.
Oh no. Do you know, you've got me thinking now of any of the months not got vowels in? Oh my days.
I knew you would, yeah. Oh, I've just found the leftover milkshake from yesterday. So I just decided to have a rummage through my work bag. Because every now and again you get like the odd chocolate bar goes into the corner. I am actually thinking of chocolate. I'm really hungry actually. I'm junk food. Actually, saying that, R2D2 telling me off. Yeah, just he's telling me off for going through the chocolate balls. He's going, see, told you, they're empty. Oh, well. I'll nip down the shop and buy, I don't know, what shall I have for my dinner tonight?
I don't know.
I could be like a normal person and cook something. I cooked once.
Yeah, you've cooked lots of times.
Yeah. Now I can tell there's going to be loads of these yellows left.
Yeah.
We're going to get this finished. Yeah, I think we might do actually.
Yeah.
Of course, if we didn't jabber on so much, we probably would have had this finished ages ago, wouldn't we? But it's what we do.
It is, yeah.
In the daytime, we chat, and in the evenings, we have technical difficulties.
Yeah.
It's funny. It doesn't matter how well we plan a stream. We will always get technical difficulties.
Yeah. Silly question.
I'm not loving these straight lines quite so much. I just know whoever's going to get this card, they're probably going to go, yeah, that's not straight there. It's a bit of a kink there. And all that. Or am I just muddling it? Am I just confusing everybody with my family? Here you go, Nanny. I made you this. I spent 100 hours of blood, sweat, and tears. And I made it all just for you. And the first thing she'll say is, well, that's a bit crooked. But I always could forgive my nan for anything because my nan was a funny one. She was a typical Yorkshire lass, made good Yorkshire food. And every time I used to walk in her house, she just happened to be pulling flapjacks out of the oven. Every time. Oh, good timing. I'm just done flapjacks. Every single time. And her dinners were proper Yorkshire. Because normally you sit down, you have all the Yorkshire puddings and all the meat and gravy and everything on one plate. Apparently the proper way to do it is the Yorkshire puddings are the starters. And you all fill up on Yorkshire puddings and then out comes the meat. And you're like, oh, I'm too full now.
Yeah. Some more wax.
And she was the one who taught me how to do a Yorkshire pudding. If you ain't scraping it off the ceiling, it ain't big enough.
Bless.
By ceiling, I mean the oven ceiling.
Yes. Mark's being naughty again.
Is he doing naughty things?
I could just eat some caramel wafers right now.
Yeah. You're a bad boy, you are. For you, why when we have fingertips do we not have toe tips, even though we can tiptoe? Yeah, I heard something like that a while back. We can tiptoe, but we can't tip finger or something like that. Something weird anyway. And then mods, I give caramel wafers. Yeah, I give them at least 10 out of 10. Definitely.
Okay.
But caramel wafers, they have this really perfect blend of soft and hard in them, haven't they? It's like a layer of soft with a layer of hard, followed by a layer of soft and a layer of hard.
Yeah.
Oh, did I ever tell you about the lost property on my bus? This was really funny.
Yeah.
So this woman had left this shopping on my bus. So I took it back to the little travel shop that we have, and I said to the girl, I said, I know we don't, I know we don't keep shopping. Anything perishable does not get kept in lost property. So groceries and stuff like that. So usually what happens with groceries is the driver gets to take them home with them. And I've had good groceries before left on my bus. I've had 3 carrier bags full of meat left on my bus before. And no, it's obviously like you can't keep, I don't know, 3 carrier bags full of salmon in the lost property office for 6 weeks.
No, that's true.
So, but anyway, so I said to this girl, I said, I know it's perishable goods, but I brought it back anyway. And she went, yeah, all we're going to do is sling them. I said, all right. And so I said, well, rather than sling them, I said, can we have them? She went, yeah. So she got these biscuits. And I got these Tonics tea cakes. So anyway, on the next trip, the woman actually got on my bus. She went, oh, I left my shopping on your bus. I said, I'm really sorry, my love. I said, I've handed it into lost property. She goes, well, what about the bag? She goes, that's got sentimental value to me. I said, well, I'll see what they do about the bag. So when I got back, I said, oh, she's coming in tomorrow to get it. They went, too late, we've ate the biscuits. I said, oh, that's right. No, they'd ate the biscuits. So I said, well, if you've eaten the biscuits, I said, I'm having the Tonics tea cakes. I said, we can both go down together. So I said, the thing is, she's saying about the bag is sentimental value. She said, all right, well, we'll keep the bag then. And she can come in tomorrow for it. Well, of course, the next day she come in for the bag and she's complaining that there were no contents in the bag. But apparently she gave this girl a right old argument. And she's gone, whoa, why couldn't you have just kept it once? She goes, no, honestly, we cannot keep perishable goods. We don't have a fridge. Don't be silly. You don't need a fridge to keep chocolate in. And biscuits. She goes, they were really good biscuits. I was supposed to be having a person come out, a friend of mine come round. It's like, well, if your friend's that special, why do you leave your shopping on the bus?
Yeah, that's true.
It was quite funny when I went back. Oh, right, well, I need the biscuits. No, we've ate them. Oh, in that case, I'm having the tea cakes. I thought I was in trouble on Sunday. My break was I was supposed to finish. We have this really weird duties in the evenings where once you get to Blue Water Shopping Centre, you then go on to Blue Water Village, but we don't actually go there. So instead of having like 5-minute trip up to Blue Water Village, we have an extra 5 minutes break, and then of course you get the 5 minutes coming back. Well, when you're on a break, that just means you go straight back to depot, and they give you more than enough time to get back to depot. So the short version is that by the time I'd gotten back to depot, I'd actually managed to buy my chicken, eat it, all within like 5 minutes of me officially being at depot. So the inspector's going, "Oh, why are you early? Have you been running early? You've been missing stops." I'm going, no. I said I haven't missed any stops out, and my last timing point, I made that one on time. And he's going, "Oh," and he's right shouting. And then all of a sudden he goes, "Oh yeah, I know why you're early. It's because you didn't do Blue Water Village, did you?" And I'm like, "Well, no." He went, "Yeah, that'd have given you 10, 15 minutes, wouldn't it?" I'm like. And then he starts laughing at me. I said, "You're winding me up now, aren't you?" I said, "I actually thought I was in trouble." And I hate being in trouble for something I haven't done wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the yellows done. And I think I've done most of the work now because I've got, oh God, I've forgotten what I've got now. 3. I've got 3 colours left, but they look like bigger ones now.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, and there's not as many of them. So that's almost done. That's looking smashing, isn't it? I really do like it.
Really good.
So, number 4 for me is a half circle on the top. There we go. That one there. What would you call that? Half circle?
So show me again.
That one there.
Yeah.
Half circle on the top, or a white half circle on the bottom?
Green half circle on the top.
Green half circle on the top, yeah.
Okay.
And they coincide with a few green bills.
All
Not
right.
loads of them, but then there aren't loads of there aren't loads needed. So I guess at some point we're going to have to do a ceiling video, aren't we?
Yes.
That's one thing that we haven't covered.
No, we haven't done that
I
yet.
do remember someone at the beginning saying about sealing these a little bit differently. So
Yes.
So would that be a spray version? Spray something that we're using? I know I did ask that, but I don't recall seeing a response.
Yeah, I think.
Well, we could always ask Smith Speeds, couldn't we? So, Mike, how would you recommend sealing these cards? My big
Oh no, it was
concern-
a brush on, wasn't it?
Pardon?
It was a brush on, wasn't it?
I don't know. But I would just be concerned about this shiny card. Would it take to that card?
Yeah.
I think that is the yeah, I think that's all of the green half circle on tops or whatever. Right, I'm going to give you a little word of caution about this card. The last one that I'm going to be doing is number 6, which is stars.
Ah.
Now, the stars primarily are all inside this border with the larger circles. But then they've chucked in a few little stars there. And I can see a lot of people missing those stars out.
Yeah.
Especially that one, because the star's positioned right where, if that star has got eyes, then he'd have a nose as well.
Yeah.
So, cautionary tale for you. But then you've also got some stars that aren't stars. You've got some there, look.
Yes.
That's a picture of a star. Right. Now these I like because if you got to the point where you're like, I want to get this done, you can get it done really big, really quick with these big drills. And they really do have a good effect, don't they?
They really do. Yeah.
It's like they highlight everything around it as well as themselves.
Yeah.
And they're easy to place because they are round, unlike the stars, which have to be placed exactly right. Snow is falling all around, children playing, having fun. Do 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 do. Merry Christmas, everyone.
We need to get you and Dave together. You can do a duet.
Dave's hobbies. Did someone say caramel wafers? Oh, lush. I do like the Rington ones. Right, so Love Minis ask company that gave them to you. Yeah. Mike Teds, I wouldn't think they need it, but if you do, Mod Podge just over the drill area. Okay. Daniel Boudreau, lightly dusk baby powder on a cotton to any exposed sticky after the drills are down. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not to stick to envelope. So yeah, I like the cotton idea, talky idea. Baby powder, talcum powder. It's all the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Has that got different names depending on where you are in the country, or is it just?
I don't know. I don't know if it's got a different name or.
Do they use it for the same reason in America? Do they use it? I think over here, isn't it just like it's used because you just really can't reach with the towel anymore, so you just chuck a load of powder on?
Yeah, possibly.
And you end up coming out sludgy.
Yes. Oh dear.
Wow.
I don't think if anybody's just come in.
Yes, yeah, they must be like, oh gosh, this channel is most definitely not for us.
Yeah.
With words like sludgy. Oh, we've got a stowaway.
Oh, a red one.
But I have not had any trash. Well, I've got one which I quite harshly call trash. It's a bit of a bottom with no drill. In fact, actually, that's not even a stray. That's not even a trash. No, that's not even trash. So forgive me. There's a couple of little silver slivers every now and again. But so far, have you had any dodgy drills?
Just a few without the silver backing on.
Right. See, I've not had any. Isn't that interesting? You've had some with no silver backing, and I've had some silver backings with no front.
Oh.
Oh, I love this pen, but it's not really good at these shaped drills.
Yeah.
So then if I squidge a bit more out, yeah, maybe it's my fault for not squidging enough blue tack out of the pen. How are you getting on? Because I reckon I'm about a couple of minutes from finishing.
I've got to finish this little bit of red here, and then I've just got the stars and then the other bigger two to finish.
Fabulous.
So yeah, a bit away.
Well, my first couple of colours was really a long haul with all the white and the red. But once you kind of got through the third colour, that's the vast majority of it done.
Yeah.
And on this particular card, the last 2 or 3 colours are just more decoration than anything else.
Yeah.
Enhancements. So I think I was on this particular card. I think it was quite a good idea to go from 1 to. So on that key ring, I kind of tried to work in a what I thought was a sensible pattern, didn't I?
Yeah.
These don't flip as easy as normal drills, do they?
No, they don't.
Just got to persevere with them. Oh, I missed one. I'm particularly liking the way that these stars aren't ordered. Like, they're not exactly in between the next ones. And I think that adds a little bit of something to it. Others may disagree. I've also missed another star up here. So what should I write in my card? Dear Santa, this year I would like world peace.
Yeah.
Or an end to COVID.
Yes, and yes.
Dear Santa, I would love to be able to go out. I am fed up of being grounded.
Yes.
Oh, and these don't, I shouldn't have done that. These don't want to go through that spout. So more lovely spare drills that I've got left over. So having done that, this is my leftovers, which I think you'll agree is a fair amount.
Wow, yeah.
It's not bad, is it?
No.
If I combine that with I'm not going to show you my leftovers from the key ring because I had a bit of an accident and they all ended up in the same bag because I wasn't going to sit there and sift them all out. But I've got quite a lot of drills left over now. And they are, Dave says those cards are looking rather beautiful. And I would totally agree. Daniel Boudreau, mostly after bath and towel dried. And then, is that a ninja that you've put there, Danielle? Oh, no, Father
Santa
Christmas.
heads.
Yeah, Ninja Santa. So, really liking that. And you £1.50 a card, £6 for 4. And I say this has taken us 2 hours on a stream. So what do you reckon? An hour to an hour and a half?
Yeah, possibly.
And maybe if it's you got young kids, you're giving them an activity, maybe 2 to 3 hours a card.
Yeah.
So you've got a day's activity there, haven't you? And if they're in these big classes with lots of friends, they've got an awful lot of cards to make.
They haven't.
I must admit, I cheat with my cards. I just I just sign the cards. Lots of love, Penny. No name inside, just lots of love, Penny. And then I leave the envelopes blank. And then if I see someone I forget, I'm like, oh yes, I got a card for you. There you go. But it doesn't matter how carefully you plan, you will always forget someone at least, won't you?
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to change my camera because I'm not going to start anything new now until next week.
Yeah.
I can watch you do yours. In fact, let's put you on full.
Oh no.
No, that's all right. Don't be embarrassed or anything. But that is looking stunning, isn't it?
It is. I'm really enjoying doing it.
And it's another thing is it's something to do with it once you've finished. You know, like some people might have diamond paintings in the drawer or whatever where they finished them, but these are specifically being made to give to people. And so really, you know those stars that I said to watch out for?
Yeah.
I missed them.
The ones at the bottom.
Yeah, the ones that I said be careful, they're easy to miss.
Yeah.
Having pointed them out, I missed them.
Oh no.
It's all right. I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5. It's not like there was a lot or anything, is there?
No.
Oh, I've got 2 escapees. So yeah, not a single trash drill. So that's really good. You said you've had a couple of little ones, haven't you?
Yeah.
So more than acceptable numbers.
Definitely.
So I think I'm going to make an order and I'm going to do some gift tags.
Cool. There we go.
And if I get the gift tags, we could have a look at them. So I've just put some gift tags into my. Well, actually, we've got a code, haven't we?
Yeah, 10 new.
Yes. Right. So the gift tags, which are £5, are now reduced to £4.50. With the postage, is £5.85, which is pretty much postage has been effectively cost me 85p. And obviously, if I doubled, if I got a few more things, I mean, obviously 10% off isn't an awful lot. If, 10% off not a lot is not much at all, is it? Whereas 10% off a lot is still a lot. So
yeah,
but that's made it all worthwhile. So better sign in. Oh, direct delivery. I've got 2 delivery. Oh, I haven't got 1 delivery, 2, yeah. So right there. Special instructions. What should I put? I'm going to use that for sneaky message. There we go. Check out. I think I've just accidentally done PayPal. Oh well. I don't like paying PayPal all the time. Well, I use PayPal if I'm new to the company or if I don't trust them. Pay with that with a business card because I can put it on YouTube then. PayPal's offering me credit. Get more time to pay this £5.85 with PayPal credit. Because yes, you know, £5.85 is so expensive that I really do need more time. And can I pay by monthly installments? Right, so coming to my channel at least, I've got some gift tags coming. So impressed with the little small things that we've had before that I just had to buy some more. So if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just buzzed twice.
Buzzed. Oh,
Oh, it's PayPal telling me I've paid money. I'm really lucky. I get about 15 notifications when I buy something by card.
15?
Well, it depends what account I use. If I use my business account, I get a notification from PayPal. I get the notification from the seller usually. I then get a notification from the business account, plus the beep saying money's just gone out of your account. Oh, I just found that box I was looking for, I think. Yes. Yes. Guys, I'm happy. I'm chocolated up.
Yay. Right, I finished.
Right. Let's have a goosey gander.
So move those off a minute.
That is really nice.
I really like that.
That is really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just got a really nice sparkle off one of the bigger ones on the end of the branches. There's like a yellow browny one.
Yeah. But yeah, really, really impressed.
If anyone received that card, how could you not be their best friend ever after that?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I think I'm going to have to turn my camera off because I don't want to make anybody sick, but I shall be back in a second.
Okay. Do you want me to stop your cam?
Yes, please.
Hang on. I'm just trying to figure out how to now. I'll just have to remove you. There we go. Just me. So you are taking a short break. She must be. She's gone. Oh, I see. She's changing camera. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were actually disappearing. Sorry. I can see the little monitor down below. Are you ready yet? Oh, we've got 2 thumbs up there. There we go. So it was just.
I was sat there like this.
Yeah. So I have just found my favourite crisps. Call me boring if you want, but we Snacker Jacks.
Yeah.
And these sweet chili ones are actually really nice and they're not too hot. And my favourite chocolate bar. This is what I found in the box. And 2 milk bars. The milk bars are most definitely not on me. Got a little box of funky mushrooms, not to be confused with magic ones.
No.
And my chocolate roll, that's going there because that's been eaten now. And my Turkish delights.
Yeah.
And now the next item coming out of the box is medicinal. I do have IBS, and mint does help calm my. So very medicinal. You understand that, don't you? You know, yes. I don't buy it just because it's chocolate. It's the mint I'm after. So
yeah.
So yeah, you know what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. well, pretending to be sleeping.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, guys, we've gone 2 hours and 10 minutes. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think I've done that much work since last Wednesday. No, this is my job all day. You see, that's all I do. Get off my bus. That's about the most work I ever do. Right. So I am back on tonight with my part work show. Where I'll be building my bus. Let's see if I can sneak in a. Don't know if you can see it right about there. There's my partly built bus. There's my jacket for work. Look, doesn't that look awful? So yeah, there's my bus that I'm building 2 more issues on tonight. I hope I can do 2 more issues tonight. What I'm trying to do, I'm really not into rushing part works, but while I'm on this current job, I can guarantee Wednesdays off. And it looks like this furlough is going to last till March. So by trying to do 2 issues a week, it looks like I can get these done. So I've just had a spray of Christmas for my air freshener, mulled wine. That's the best thing about Christmas. So yeah, if I can get them all done before March, then that means I can get them done, and anything after that is a bonus. So we've got 9,900 tonight. Thursday we have some guy you know of. He does the Route Master as well. Mark's Mods, issue 109. So I'm Love Minnie's friend in the future, and Mark's Mods is my friend in the future. He's 9 weeks ahead of me. And then Friday is Horlicks's channel. He's doing Terminator. I understand he does as many issues as he can. And then Saturday, he's a glutton for punishment. He's back again doing Route Master. And then Sunday, we have Mark Mods again doing Spitfire 35-36, which is great because last week Adrian did 35-36. This week it's Mark doing, so you get to see it again. So that'll be quite interesting. And then Tuesday we've got Build with Adrian doing the Build the Ferrari F40, which if you are into supercars, or even if you're not into supercars, I'm not into supercars, but I do enjoy a little bit of Build with Adrian myself. So he'll be building that. And then that takes us to Wednesday afternoon when it'll be back to us, where we will be doing Christmas cards. What a fun way to spend a Wednesday afternoon. And I see it starting to get dark.
It
I
is.
love it. I love it when it gets dark before 4 p.m. Said no one ever. Who wants to go? Oh, it's you who always closes the show, isn't it? So up on the screen, I want to say a massive thank you to Smith Speeds again for supplying these Christmas cards. I have a policy of just because you sent me something for free doesn't mean you're going to get a good review out of me. But they got a good review off me today through their actual merits. I mean, look, there's my trash tray. That's what I got today out of the trash tray. So very, very pleased. So pleased I've decided to buy a product that I've never seen in real life. That's how much I trust their products. So at least just pop over and see their website. If you do decide to buy, use the code 10new. I've just done it just now and I got 10%, so I know it works. And use it before they take it away. We don't know how long it'll last. Don't tell anyone how long it's going to last because they'll all wait till the end. Tell them it's going to run out tomorrow and everyone will go, yes, buy today. Right. I'll just do a quick catch up on the chat because there has been a couple of people. So Daniel Boudreau, LOL, you all have a good day. And then, well, good night. I love minis. Penny's Pitstop. Address has two meanings. One is location of something after is something. Other is to formally speech to pre. Okay, I'm not. Oh, formal speech to person or group. Sorry, that ties in with the next comment. One is yes. There you go. Mike Ted says I tell everyone 7 days. I'll tell them 2 days. It runs out in 2 months. It runs out. But yeah, I mean, just use the code before it runs out, and then if it doesn't run out, you can then use it again, can't you? I mean, look, this is what you're getting for your money. Can't see my light very well. How much are you going to pay for a card which has no love in the card, if that makes sense? You know, you can go down the card shop, buy a lovely card for £2, £3, £4, £5, even £10. This one, you've put all your love into it for less money. So there you go. And that's my unbiased, not been buttered up just because I got it. You know, I tell you I got it for free, but that doesn't change my review of it.
Yeah.
So that's me gone then. I will see you all next week, and I will let Julie, because no one closes a show better than Julie.
Oh, bless.
So thank you guys for joining us today. And remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.
Take care, everyone. Bye.